That was the first time he had ever witnessed me have this type of seizure. I was unaware that he was able to detect that. He was never trained to bark to alert. Koda originally was not gotten to do seizure alert. I start to sort of space out. I start to waver. I have automatic responses, like I just keep treating him. No matter what he's doing, I'm just going through the motions. At that point, I have no control of anything that's going to happen. The type of seizures that I have are called psychogenic non-epileptic seizures, or also known as PNES. They're basically not true seizures. They're typically caused by some form of trauma in the past, and it gets triggered, and it's basically like the brain's way of trying to restart itself, and a person can lose consciousness and it sort of mimic an epileptic seizure. There's a lot of conditions that you can't train a dog to detect, actually, such as seizures. They either do or they don't. He just knows me. There's something about him. It's just sort of like an unspoken thing that he can look at me and I can tell exactly what he's asking me for. And, you know, I can look at him and he's like, hey, Mom, I want to let you know something's going on. You need to sit down. We need to do this. That store did an amazing job handling that situation. Just making sure that we're safe, we're not going to get injured. They took over the situation and prevented crowding from happening. There's nothing worse than waking up and having a bunch of people surrounding you. It's very triggering on my own just to see myself go through that. He is trained now to detect what's called dissociative behaviors. He's very smart. So he not only can tell me when it's going to happen, but he now knows how to respond to it as well. And at less than a year old, he was already able to detect blood sugar levels, as well as high heart rate. He can do medication retrieval. I have an alarm that goes off. He hears it. He goes in the other room, grabs the medication, brings it to me. He assists me with taking off like a shirt. Once my sleeves get to a certain point, he can pull it off. Same thing for my shoes, my socks. There are days that Koda shows me I'm not in it to win it today. But when he's quote unquote not working, he's just being a dog. We do all sorts of stuff together and he loves it. We can work a full day out in public, come home, and he starts bringing me things. He tells me that he wants to do something. And that's actually a really great thing for me as well, because being disabled, you can start getting trapped in your own head. But what's really great is he is encouraging me to get up, get moving, let's do something. And it actually tightens the bond that him and I have. There is like no way I can even explain the type of bond that Koda and I have.